Welcome back to Cosmic Stories with me, Cate Slade, where we discuss knowledge from within. Today we're talking about card number 12 of the Galactic Heritage deck. This is from Lyran. This is a energy from the Lyran civilization, their first era of civilization in a past time stream when they were a young species. It's called Masculine Principle. What that means is, and what we're going to be talking about, is the fact that physical reality is generally seen as a realm of masculine energy. And this is because in order for us to navigate in a physical reality, we must do, right? We must do things. Action is a masculine principle. It's part of the masculine dimension. Now that the human species is making a leap in its evolution, our relationship to doing and to the masculine energy needs to change. It's because masculine energy, in its pure sense, is polarized. And we are moving toward a state of the I word, the most important word of fourth density, integration, right? So we're moving toward a state of integration. So it's just very natural for us to be really questioning and changing our relationship to masculine energy. So if we look at the human chakra system, the solar plexus right here in the tummy is the energy center of doing. It's the energy center of manifestation. So a third density species, as humans are now, and we have been for the last many thousands of years, we operate primarily through this chakra, through the solar plexus chakra of doing. And that's because it's the chakra of will and the chakra through which we channel our spiritual energy into material reality. And we express our spiritual energy through this chakra through action, which is a masculine principle. And as we move to a fourth density expression and have a fourth density experience as a civilization, the dominant chakra changes too. So we will no longer need to express primarily through the solar plexus chakra, but what will happen is that energy will move to a heart-centered space and we will be expressing through our heart chakra, which is really beautiful. And I know so many of you can feel it because I can too. So this is a process of evolution that can take many years and generations. But it's a really important process because our shift to a heart-centered society will eventually define our species in the galactic family, right? And that's going to happen super soon. Like open contact in the next 10 years, like 100%, I'm all over it. So this process is really common for all species shifting from third density to fourth density consciousness. And it means essentially that we are in a transition from a reality of doing things, being really action oriented, to a reality of being and just being. And I know a lot of you will resonate with that. So the energies of this card then, masculine principle from the Lyran civilization in their past, is coming up because it's suggested via the cards that humans begin reevaluating their relationship with their own masculine energy. So obviously it goes without question that this has nothing to do with gender. Masculine and feminine is purely just dimensions of energy. Men and women both have masculine energy, but each person's relationship to their inner masculine and inner feminine is different depending on your upbringing, your parental role models, your past life patterns. So what this card is suggesting then, this energy of masculine principle, is that you really begin looking at your unique patterns. Sit with it and think about it and reflect on it. Are you afraid of your inner male? Are you afraid of the inner masculine? Do you fear it? Or do you tend to be aggressive and let it out too much? you can work with these archetypes and you can work with them on your own. And the way that you can do this is by visualizing, through meditating. So as an example, in your mind's eye, imagine a mirror in which you can see your inner male and your inner female, and just see them and view them and think about which one is more clear. Is there more clarity between one or the other? And begin to build a friendship. Always build a friendship and build a relationship. Cultivate this with your inner archetypes and see what they can teach you, because they will be able to teach you, I promise. And it's all an inner journey. It's a very inward journey and experience, and it's an adventure, and it's very, very cleansing. So cultivate a relationship with your inner archetypes and see what they can teach you. Really important. And if you fear or resist one, your inner masculine or inner feminine, if you fear or resist it, that is usually the one with whom you need to connect with. So just kind of think about that as you're doing this work. And really visit these inner archetypes as often as you can in meditation, and listen to their lessons, because they are teachers. And if unexpected emotions arise, which they potentially will, just let them flow without needing to change them. Don't judge them, just let them flow. Because, you know, it's not just you. Humanity is going through this massive shift, and we're making this shift together. And it's by doing this inner work, because the mass consciousness is attempting to redefine its relationship to the masculine and feminine energy. It's really, really important, I think, to kind of recognize that and see that. So through our own inner personal work, which cannot be underestimated how important and crucial that is, we can and will help the mass consciousness evolve as well. It's just how energy works. So as we do the inner work, and as we move from a frantic place of doing to a peaceful state of being, the whole future evolutionary path of the human species can transform. Sounds big, but it's true. Thank you so much. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed and resonated with those lessons. And please, if you did, join me again for another deep dive into Galactic Heritage. And I'll see you really, really soon.